All right, this is Brian with Transparency and Merit, and I'm going to spread this link around just a little bit, so bear with me. I have been fasting for 2 days. This will be the second day of my fast, so I hope, let me just put this on pause, and I'm going to copy and paste, and I'm going to trickle out of this, so bear with me, and then I will get into a very short rant on the anti-racist left, or Karen and the anti-racist left. And I'm going to do my best. I took some notes, but I think I have them up here in my brain, so I will do a rather short rant. I just want to see if someone just, okay, so I'm gonna post it here. You know, I might just post it in Spreaker Tavern. It takes a while for it to show up for whatever reason. I'll post it here in my Transparency and Merit. Hopefully I can, they'll allow me to boost it. They've been fairly decent about that to a degree, but you know, you never know. So I'm posting it in here, and then I'm going home. And let me put this in Spreaker's Tavern. Maybe they'll allow me to do it. Maybe they won't. Who knows? So I'm just going to post this in here because I do pay for their thing. It's not on Spreaker, but you know, I'm just going to post it anyway. All right, folks. Let me see if it's in Discord already as well. Let me see here. I'm just taking a look. Oh, it's been there. And go to the very end. Oh, it's in both. So, yeah, it's been spread around Spreaker. I mean, not Spreaker, but Discord on a couple of the channels. And I just want to go into the anti-racist left. I've been aware of them for over 30 years, but they have been perverted for longer than that. I think much of what they believe in is rooted in Marxism. It goes many different ways, and there are many different connections and stuff, but they do, you know, kind of intermingle both the black militants and the white leftist, and then there are, you know, brown pride and yellow pride, but they all kind of help each other out. They may not even like each other. Most of these people think that white people are evil, but they are basically protected. The black, brown, yellow, different types of power groups are all protected by the left, and that is very clear. The left protects a lot of things, and the anti-racist left does a lot of protecting. Anyway, I wanted to get into, I don't have the ability for whatever reason. This doesn't allow me to post I'm just going to read what Tariq Nasheed posted. I mean, there were two incidences that I'm aware that happened. One, there was a dog thing in Brooklyn, and then there was a gentleman in Minnesota that died of a tragic case of perhaps even police misconduct. But I want to read this. This is completely a crackpot ideology that Tariq Nasheed, and this is also part of the left. The anti-racist left will absolutely sign off on this, but I want to read 10 things every black person in America must understand. Okay? Let me take a little sip of water. Okay. Number one, white supremacists have officially waged a holy war against you. They call it RAHWA. That's RAHWA. That's racial holy war. I think it's something for racial. I don't even know what I thought it stands for something, but it's like that's okay. Anyway, and number two, there are no official agencies willing to protect your constitutional rights against white supremacy. Okay. Being sensitive or emotional about this reality will not help you. You must think strategically at this point. Many on the left do that. You have a constitutional and God-given right to protect yourself by any means from white supremacist terrorists. Okay. Do not let the media or politicians fool you with deflective terms like left, right, fascism, etc. The issue is simply white supremacy. That was number 5, if I didn't say so. Number 6, the white supremacists are on an ethnic cleansing campaign. They have set up a system to kill you with impunity. Number 7, you are under no obligation to allow white supremacist terrorists to murder you. Defend yourself at all costs. White supremacists are murdering you. Okay. Number 8, don't let any non-black groups pacify you with marches, church visits, prayers, and sympathy. If they are not willing to punish white supremacist terrorists for harming you, and I just said not will. If they're not willing to punish white supremacist terrorists for harming you, they are wasting your time. This one gets me the most. There is no moral high ground. And this, by the way, explains the anti-white left more than any. It's number 9 on this. There is no moral high road needed to defend yourself from terrorism. Cheating is allowed when it comes to survival. Anti-racist left, cheat. Let's be honest here. 10, you are in a war, not a protest. Don't show up to the battlefield with just an iPhone. I'm going to go back to that in a few times. There are a lot of factions within the anti-racist left. White supremacy is code word for many things. It's code word for vendetta. It is code word for crazy. That post that Tariq Nasheed put out there was a post of a sociopathic maniac. I have ideas and plans to fight this. These people have no empathy. They have no understanding. They rule on fear and intimidation. They will get you fired from your job, and they will physically assault you. And if you defend yourself successfully, many times they will prosecute you, and they have the power of the courts, the power of law enforcement. So you are up against it in many ways. The anti-racist left has metastasized itself in just about every kind of business, both private and public. They control all of the media. They censor, they do not debate. And they will shut down discourse by just about any means they see fit. I hope enough people realize what you're dealing with and how vindictive and cruel these people are. These are fanatical people who think that they have moral right on their side. And no matter what they do, or whatever means they do, it's all, it's all a means to an end. And they don't want to, if you go against them, you have to do it in the right way, because they have, like I said, they have a lot of power on their side. And, that's about all I have to say. I've been, like I said, these people make me angry. I try not to engage with them too much, like on Facebook. There was a real vindictive woman who was this one Karen at the park. She was, the views on that she should, have her life destroyed. The other way around, I mean, if you want to go parody, and let's get down to business. If we were allowed to debate and show their side and our side and who gets victimized in this country, not only who gets victimized in this country, but who gets victimized in the West. But we can't have that debate because they shut it down. They shut down the truth. And you don't have to look that far to know this. These people don't believe in free speech, and they believe in lecturing you and telling you you better conform to their ways. I'm going to ask you, what are you going to do about it? And if you're going to resist, how are you going to resist? I have ideas. I'd like to hear from you. I think that the anti-racist left are the most toxic group, not only in America, but in the West. And we are under, lately, Americans have been under their attack ruthlessly and relentlessly. Social media and the mainstream media are the ones promoting their philosophies and influencing policy and we don't have a say in that. That's disturbing, and it does upset me. This is Brian with Transparency and Merit. If you like this video, please subscribe and share it around because, like I said, YouTube is not putting things up as they used to. Thank you and have a good day.